Is there a way to make the X button exit Spotify? I've been trying out Spotify for the past few days, and have been annoyed that clicking the X button in the top right of the window just minimizes it instead of closing it. In fact, even right-clicking it in the taskbar and then selecting Close Window won't close it. Neither will Alt F4. The only two ways I know of to close it, short of killing it from the task manager, are using File Exit or right-clicking on the tray icon and selecting Exit. Unfortunately, there don't seem to be any options to change its behavior either. I've also noticed this behavior in other programs like Google Talk and Skype, but it makes more sense to me there since people typically want them to keep running in the background. However, I don't see why anyone would want Spotify always running even if they weren't listening to music. Is there a way in Windows 7 to override this behavior so that clicking the X will force the program to exit? I suppose I could write an AutoHotkey script to make a keyboard shortcut that would exit it, but that seems like a hack.
You can use Alt plus F(X) instead of Alt plus F4 as a temporary solution to quickly close Spotify.
Spotify keeps itself running in the background because it uses your computer to keep the rest of the network running, see here. In answer to your question, the best thing I can think of that hasn't already been mentioned involves having another app or scheduled task running in the background that periodically, every minute or so, checks to see if the Spotify window is visible. If it's not visible, then it can send the close command. Windows scheduled tasks should be capable of this, but it depends how much of a problem it is.
You can actually right-click on the icon in the notification area and choose the open that says Hide from Taskbar when closed. Then the X will actually close the program, not just minimize it. Source: this URL. The awk script from CX348 seems to catch someone hitting Alt F4 to close the window, but, at least for me, doesn't catch someone closing Spotify by clicking the X in the top right corner to close the window. I created the following AutoHotkey script to also catch if someone clicks on this X in the top right corner of the window. From my limited understanding of how this works, as I hacked this together from a number of examples, am not an awk expert, the script basically applies only on the Spotify window, waits for a left mouse click, down/up action. When that occurs, it grabs the active Spotify window size and also grabs where your mouse position was when it was clicked. It checks to make sure that the click was done where the X button is by computing the boundaries on the fly. If you did click in the area where the X is, it sends a silent command to kill Spotify. The click action is released, and the script returns. Hope this is helpful to someone.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.